Welcome to Bastard Quest. I'm the Game Bastard Kyle.
I'm Todd.
Corey.
I'm Austin.
Never do that again. Yeah, no.
It's like your 18th strike.
Yeah, no.
That was my 70s.
No, we know what you were attempting.
Yeah. I've drowned Cocker Spaniels for less.
Why?
Well, they look at you all weird.
Yeah, they're the Edward Furlong of dogs.
That's right.
Those big sad eyes making you feel guilty. Who needs that shit?
Yeah.
You've taken heavy leaps already.
All right, we're playing Spirit of 77.
We are.
This was not some clever lead-in.
Right.
It's just...
Well, we should also probably issue a statement at the beginning here.
Yeah.
Because back on the first episode of Spirit of 77, we made some jokes.
Oh, we did?
And we record these in advance, of course. They're not live. I just want to say we did not know Ozzy was about to die. And we are saddened, and that's our bad.
Yeah, I love Black Sabbath.
But I remember we made a joke like early on. I think we had made a 9/11 joke, and
Shocking.
You do, yeah.
in an early episode, and we said something like, "Hey, just in case, we record these weeks in advance. If 9/11-2 happens, we're sorry in advance."
Yeah. Ozzy Osbourne has passed away. And Hulk Hogan, Malcolm Jamal Warner, and Tristan, my mailman.
Yeah.
And let's not forget the great Chuck Mangione.
Yeah, Chuck. He was quite old though, right? He was 80.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
You know when he was alive? 1977.
He was.
That's right.
But I was thinking about 9/11 the other day.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
And I was thinking about like if movies was our lives, like if they made movies and it was our lives.
If
going.
If
was
someone made
real.
a biographical movie about us.
No, just our lives are a movie.
Oh, I see.
If that was the case, there would have been so many 9/11 sequels made already.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the 9/11-2, like, and it'd be like typical Hollywood shit where they got to one up you every time. Like 9/11-2, all the planes hit something, and then they start like by part 4, they're like now the dump trucks are involved. And
Yeah,
it's
right. By the fourth one, they're out of movies, and it's
Right.
just people driving dinosaurs into the Eiffel Tower, loaded with explosives.
I hope that doesn't happen in our movie lives.
Aliens crashing like spaceships into Mars.
Well, that's a bit weird.
You know, this reminds me of us doing the jokes about Ozzy. It reminds me of back in the early 1940s, the Shadow radio show.
Oh, yeah. The Shadow knows.
They did a episode where the Shadow stops Pearl Harbor from being bombed, and then like 2 weeks later, the Japanese, of course, bombed Pearl Harbor.
Really?
Okay.
I've never heard that.
No, not at all. I literally just made that up.
Oh, okay. That'd be
okay.
cool, though.
I thought that was amazing.
Shadow knows.
The Shadow knows.
It was the Simpsons of its time. Predicted so many things.
It's the most prescient Orson Welles ever was.
Well, I mean, we recently had a Hulk Hogan character, too. So, like, don't
No,
think,
I murdered him.
Yeah, don't think there were any
Yeah.
Malcolm Jamal Warner characters, but...
Don't worry, I am working on my Trump impersonation.
Oh, please. Ooh, we did make some RFK Jr. jokes last week. Come on, Jesus.
Look, if RFK Jr. dies soon, it's going to be because some sort of necromancer with a bear,
Ooh, hope we didn't just kill Jesus.
Oh, it's okay.
Or a bear.
The Romans did it. Way a long time ago. It's fine.
We should probably play a game.
Yeah.
Austin, who are you playing today?
I'm Delmer T. Wade, the good old boy with Linda Carter, the Mercury Cyclone.
Corey, who do you got?
Squatting Monkey, Kung Fu Man.
The International Order of Kung Fu Men?
Well, it's a union.
I assumed.
Yeah.
Todd?
I am the sleuth, Bronk, Curly, Mitchell, former concert promoter, former detective, and I have gold buried somewhere out in the Old West.
Oh, God.
Bronk would later go on to hook up Coldplay with a kiss cam.
Was Bronk responsible for that first Sex Pistols tour where they like booked him at like country western bars and shit? And
The first time I heard God Save the Queen, I was like, they're going to love this in Texas. I'm going to get George Jones to open for them.
You're at the jet fuel refinery in Queens. This massive network of sprawling pipes, highly inflammable liquid, and a hyena with a bomb dressed as a woman.
Yeah.
Right next to Danny Adirondack, who was cruelly slain.
That was rude.
Best NPC name I ever came up with. And Corey just kills him. Well, the hyena bomb is going, hey, 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 which is its version of ticking down. I did watch the Adam West Batman recently, in case you were wondering about the inspiration for this villain.
I see.
My favorite Batman.
You're all there, crowded in this huge conduit tunnel designed to cycle jet fuel from one part of the refinery for inexplicable purposes to another part of the refinery. And
Oh, so we're in an actual pipe where jet fuel flows down?
yeah, you drove the car in there.
Yep.
Cool.
Look, game logic.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
It's a real big pipe. We just didn't notice it was a pipe.
Yeah, sure.
It's like the Millennium Falcon inside the
Space slug.
The space slug, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't notice when you drive into things.
Case in point, I almost ran over Corey's wife.
So the hyena bomb is ticking down. You don't know how much time is left on it.
Well, call me crazy,
Okay.
but 1970s,
Yeah.
I think we should drive out of the pipe to the outside as the bomb explodes. And much like the Falcon exiting the second Death Star,
Yeah.
we emerge amongst the flames. So that's what just happened. We don't have to roll for that.
And then freeze frame and Aaron Spelling production.
Right.
I suppose it is true, Corey, that you don't have to roll for that. Austin, however,
Yeah.
being the driver.
Okay, so we are not entangled with this bomb in any way. We've just discovered it's hidden in the body, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's got me by the ankle, the mouth of the
Well, I'm
jackal.
saying it's not still like jammed underneath the wheels of the car where I had
No.
run it over.
No, just my ex-wife.
It is just inside the body of a hyena that was disguised as Squatting Monkey's ex-wife.
Right.
That Austin's character ran over.
Okay.
It's
Well-
a normal plot, people. I don't know why everybody's so...
Yeah, I start saying at this point we're just ripping off Vegas starring Robert Ulrich.
that's what I was thinking.
All right, well, then the tunnel just echoes with the sounds of engines revving and Delmer going, woo!
Well, can I help a brother out with the help a brother out move?
Go for it.
Potentially, yeah.
Since I do have hooks with Delmer, he's my neighbor, I can utilize this roll.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
And I roll plus hooks with him,
Okay.
which I only have the one hook right now. That's something that it develops over gameplay.
Yes.
Well, technically we have two hooks, but I don't think Squatty Monkey is aware of the second hook where Delmer was banging my wife.
Well, so, yes, Squatting Monkey is not aware of it, but that doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because this is, these are player-facing mechanics, not character-facing.
So what is your hook, Corey? Because I have one that's very relevant as well.
Well, my hook with you is we're neighbors.
Okay, we're neighbors, but don't forget, you're also my good luck charm behind the wheel.
Okay. Is that two hooks, Kyle?
Well, and the ex-wife.
Okay, can we add that?
Yeah.
Okay, so it'd be plus 3 to my roll.
Because those are all connections between Squatting Monkey and Delmer.
Okay.
Well, I guess first off, how are you helping him? What are you doing that is...
Well, I pull the hyena ex-wife bomb from under the vehicle so we can speedily... Ooh, can we go reverse out of the pipe as it explodes?
That's what I'm way ahead of you.
Okay, cool. So I guess this would be hustle because we're on the clock here.
All right.
And I got a 2 in hustle. So if I'm successful here on a 10 plus, Austin rolls with something extra, which is a third die.
Which is really good.
On a 7 to 9, it's a success, but I also expose myself to danger
Perfect.
or have to pay a cost. Got a 2 in hustle, so essentially I'm rolling with a plus 5 here.
Wow.
Oh. That's a 14.
Nice.
Squatting Monkey grabs the leg of the hyena, dressed as his ex-wife with the bomb inside it, yanks it out, flips it up in the air. It's spiraling in slow motion over the top of the car, and that's when Delmer hits the gas. Austin, roll.
So he gets something extra here.
All right, so I'm rolling 3 dice, and I'm rolling with my hustle and with the car's power.
And Linda Carter says, "Let's go, Daddy." In Delmer's head. It does not actually talk.
Getting me revved up, Linda. 2 6s. Wow. So that's a total of 16.
Linda Carter's wheels squeal, and the car, with everyone inside it, of course, flies backwards out of this giant jet fuel tube, screaming through the industrial space of this jet fuel refinery, heading towards the exit as the bomb explodes, quickly spreading to the rest of the facility. There's fire shooting everywhere, workers leaping towards safety, hard hats flying off their heads,
Ooh, ride like the wind, Linda.
shrapnel, fire.
Hey guys, this is just like the time I was promoting a concert by Leonard Skinner and hired Dolomite to open. Everything blew up and we had to get out of there quick.
Going reverse at better than 110 miles per hour. The car screams out into the streets of Queens as the refinery finishes exploding. But fortunately, due to New York zoning laws, the explosion is confined to the space of the refinery. The area around it is not zoned for explosions.
Right.
So,
That's why that third building went down during 9/11. It was improperly zoned.
Yeah.
yeah. And as the smoke is rising up to the sky and shrapnel's falling down, there are little pieces of confetti landing everywhere, and you see them, you pick them up, and it's like, well done, but I do actually have your ex-wife.
Oh, no.
Signed, The Hyena. And these papers are falling everywhere. He had to put lots of them because he wouldn't know if you could find one. And there's
He festooned them around
Yeah.
this entire factory.
he wanted to be sure because you got to make sure your threats are found. So a bunch of random men in the street are going, "Oh no, Donna!" People are running away to check on their wives. More little pieces of paper are falling that say, "No, not you guys."
That's actually why the factory was already evacuated, because this is the 70s. They don't evacuate shit.
No.
But a bunch of the workers had already found a lot of the notes and had already run home.
Go up to check.
And to be even more insidious, all of these notes are printed on asbestos.
Well, he had to make sure they'd survive the fire.
Sure.
Yeah.
There's a lot of divorced people because they had just legalized divorce.
1977.
They're all dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas, I've received another cryptic message from the Jackal. What?
Oh, what does it say?
It's not that cryptic. He has my ex-wife. She's going to die, apparently.
Oh, no. For real this time?
More paper for real this time.
Oh, no.
So, you have seen through the Hyena's plot at the jet fuel refinery, and only one location remains for you to visit. Of course, you're all disguised as fish magnate Marcus Abramson,
Yeah.
and that is the Kennedy Assassination Memorial Fountain in Central Park, which is, of course, a famous New York landmark.
Of course.
We've all been there. But Abramson is due to be in the parade reenactment that they're doing today.
Yes.
Is he playing the governor of Texas?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the governor of Texas.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so he will get shot.
My favorite fact about the Kennedy assassination is just moments before the shots rang out, the wife of the governor of Texas literally turned around to JFK and said, "You can't say Texas doesn't love you now, Mr. President." I did not make that up. That's actually factual.
Has anyone looked into her?
I mean, she had a gun at the time. But I don't see how that's...
She had a gun. It was like Pulp Fiction. They went over a bump and, oh man, I shot the president in the face.
Yeah.
All right, so we are headed towards the final location. Question, Kyle. I have a story move that's called Friends on the Force. Former cops still have contacts in the local law enforcement department, and so when I deal with local police, I can roll with something extra. What I'm proposing is I can call an old friend on the force and increase the police presence at the JFK Memorial to assist with our investigation.
I would also go ahead and station them at the Dallas Theater.
Sure, yeah.
You can attempt to motivate the NYP into action by calling one of your old pals.
I was just going to call Barney Miller.
Who you know, of course, because he used to open for the MC5 back then. Yeah.
Yeah, you can call a friend on the force. You're going to have to stop and find a payphone. You don't have
Well,
cell
I mean, they're
phones.
plentiful in 1977.
Not without urine on them. It's New York.
There's a guy peeing over there.
I've built up a tolerance.
No.
Not just from the phones.
So Bronk gets into a phone booth.
And he's going to call his old buddy Fish.
Hello, this is Detective Fish.
Hello, Fish. I know it's been a few years, but
Bronk.
listen, I think we're going to have a little trouble down at the JFK Memorial Parade today, and I was wondering if you could find some cops that you trust to have a little extra presence down there before the shit goes down.
Cops that I trust? In this economy?
Well, maybe at least a couple.
We're not encouraged to date, but I'll see if I can find any.
Yes, there's a possibility that a Marcus Abramson could try to be taken down by the hyena.
Not a usual problem in Central Park. Squirrels.
No, the hyena's a mastermind criminal. It's
Ah.
not an actual hyena, I
Well.
don't think.
That would be scary.
It would be terrifying.
They
But
have weird jaws.
Fish, you used to be my number one guy, and I really need your help on this one, buddy.
I'll see what I can do. I know 2 cops that are secretly dating. They haven't told anyone, but they're adorable. So, if you roll your dice, they'll show up. If you don't, they will get hit by a car and die. Their future love is all on you.
Our car, in fact, on the way there.
It is now.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Delmer's really bad at this.
Okay, I'm assuming this is it's kind of getting what I want, so I'm going to assume that is smooth.
That sounds wonderful.
Okay, just a +1 in smooth. But since I'm using a story move, Friends on the Force, I get to roll with something extra, so that's going to be 3d6. So I rolled a 9. On a getting what you want on a 7 to 9, they do what I want, but I have to pick one of these. They act immediately, they do not demand immediate payment, they perform especially well, or they are happy with the bargain. I'm going to go with they perform especially well.
Yeah, so you pick they perform especially well, which I think the implication being I pick one of the others.
Yes.
And so either they won't act immediately, or they will demand immediate payment, or they won't be happy with the bargain. So this is going to be immediate payment. If it says, I can do it, but I believe you have to come over for dinner. Marguerite has been telling me she wants to see Bronk. Bronk!
So he's the only cop that's still married in New York?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And you have to come over. I know you don't want to because you don't like women.
Well,
They frighten me.
Yeah.
yeah, after he dated Patty Hearst, it was all...
It was all downhill after that. Dad had a run of bad luck with every crazy gun-toting woman in the 70s.
Bronk is dreading this dinner date, so he's going to take a harm.
All right. Mackenzie Macuso, stop holding hands. Get down to the Kennedy Assassination Memorial Fountain. No, you can't make out. Go. You can kiss a little, but not much. You're working.
That's why it happened in the first place. The original cops at the original parade were making out.
Bronk, how did your telephone call go? Were you able to get backup? Perhaps famous television cop duo, Holmes and Yo-Yo. Oh? Holmes and Yo-Yo was an actual television show that ran in 1976 for one season.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, where a cop discovers his new partner is actually a robot. A new, experimental cop robot.
Austin immediately went to his phone to look up Holmes and Yo-Yo.
So essentially the show was like him trying to hide the fact that he's working with a robot cop.
Oh, so just like T.J. Hooker.
Well, it was the Shields and Yarnell of cop shows.
So Yo-Yo, I suppose, looked human.
Yeah, until you removed his chest plate. And there's like a whirring wheel of tape and things like that.
Yeah.
Just like the $6 Million Man.
Right. It wasn't a Holmes cop, a normal person with a Cylon.
No.
Or,
he
yeah.
looked like a normal human.
Gotcha.
So I'm assuming it was a play on Sherlock Holmes and Watson.
Right.
What would have been funnier is if the real human cop had been named Yo-Yo.
Well, that's why I failed.
The studio was like, we're going to go with Scarecrow and Mrs. King instead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Squatting Monkey. They were not available. They're appearing on the Match Game this week. But I did get a couple of guys that my old buddy Fish says that we can trust.
Oh?
They're Mackenzie and Mancuso. They don't have a TV show, but they're very popular at Studio 54.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, a little blurb comes up in the corner of the screen saying, Mackenzie and Mancuso, coming, CBS, fall.
Mancuso is actually a bear in cop clothing.
This is what the MCU would have looked like in the 70s. Just freeze frames over character intros, and then it says, coming, 1979.
Iron Cop. Norse God Cop.
Policewoman with wings.
And Danny Bonaducci.
As Moon Cop Knight.
I don't know if anyone else likes our jokes, but I don't care.
We enjoy them.
Well, I'll tell you who doesn't like them. The Osborne family. So sorry again to Sharon and those obnoxious fucking children.
The three of you pile back into the Linda Carter and speed through New York towards the Kennedy Assassination Memorial Fountain in Central Park. When you get there, You, of course, find that the very center of Central Park was, of course, bulldozed, poured in concrete to support the massive Kennedy Assassination Memorial Fountain.
Yeah.
Of course, the car that Kennedy was in, and 10 times normal size, so you get all the detail in the statue of his face being blown out.
Yeah.
And Jackie O crawling across the back of the hood.
Right.
With a huge spray of water coming up over the side.
Yeah, it was tasteful, is what you're saying.
Yeah, tasteful. And of course, this is a huge concrete statue, and it turns slowly. The car is angled so everyone can see it.
Yeah,
So it spins like it's at a car show.
Okay.
right across from the grassy knoll / corn dog vendor.
And there are hundreds of people here.
Oh,
because,
well,
of course,
always,
in
yeah.
addition to the fountain, there's the faux street where they do the reenactment.
Right.
And the parade reenactment is just getting started.
Right.
A couple of high school bands are there now, but you can see down the park.
What's the nightly parade they do? Yeah. Fireworks. Yeah.
You can see down the park, there's the motorcade, the replica car. Of course, one of you will have to get in because you're all dressed as Marcus Abramson right now.
Right. Well, I think we sneak in through the new place that's under construction, the Bobby Kennedy assassination.
It's just
a splash park.
the kitchen. Yeah.
Well, right next to the destination for the parade, which is the Book Depository Family Fun Center.
Ooh, fun. Yeah, so you can slide all the way down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Delmer's going to take the place of the driver.
My favorite part about the Bobby Kennedy assassination splash and water park is the surf hand where you can pretend to surf.
I mean, it only makes sense if you had a new hotel so people can stay the night and look at Kennedy getting shot all day long.
Yeah. Yeah, well, look, it's fun for the whole family. It's history.
We need more of those today.
Yeah, that occurred less than 10 years ago in our timeline.
Well, I mean, Ford's Theater did eventually install a John Wilkes Booth bungee cord that you could jump off of the thing.
Right. You could zip line right down from that mezzanine.
Yeah.
6 simple Tyrannus and he whee!
Right, so you guys are there. 2 street cops run up. Hey, hi, Mackenzie. This is Mancuso. Hi, Mancuso. They're holding hands.
You know Holmes and Yo-Yo? Ooh.
They look at each other, look at you. We don't know any robots. They look very suspicious.
Wink, he says.
Thanks for being here, guys. We're here to protect Marcus Abramson. That's why we're all dressed alike. He turns to the camera. Marcus Abramson.
They nod, understandingly. I mean, of course. This is typical cop procedure for the 70s.
Well, yeah. So we know the hyena is going to be here at this point. It's the only other place on Marcus's itinerary today.
Yep.
So do you guys want to split up and it's the Kennedy assassination? There's many good vantage points to shoot from. So should we split up and keep an eye out? Kind of like how we did at the Statue of Liberty.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll hide over there at the carnival challenges where you try to assassinate Andrew Jackson and he just beats the shit out of you.
Old Hickory.
Now remember, one of you has to be Marcus Abramson standing in as JFK in the car in the reenactment parade.
Well, I know a guy who's good with cars.
Yeah.
Well, that JFK does not drive the car.
No, I'll be the driver, obviously.
Okay.
Did he survive?
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay, cool.
He's alive today.
Okay, good. Probably not after we just mentioned him.
Last surviving member of JFK assassination. Passed away this week.
Shot on his riding mower.
God damn it.
So you guys run up, and the driver of the existing car looks up. Oh, hello.
Okay, so
Well, this is the 70s, so there's a locker room somewhere where the driver's getting ready, and I just strangle him.
Delmer's replacing the driver. We'll just say the staff acquiesce, because I don't want to go through a scene of you explaining this nonsense.
I think he did acquiesce. I fucking killed him.
Oh, right. Of course. Murder.
Oh, God, this reminds me of when I dated Jackie. Things were going great until I hired Ted Nugent to play her birthday party.
Who is going to be JFK / Abramson?
Well, Bronk is the master of disguise.
Yeah, that's true.
So we know who's in the car, so where's Squatting Monkey?
Squatting Monkey is going to ascend the Book Depository / Family Fun Park building.
You mean the Book Depository roller coaster?
Yeah,
You come out of where he took the shot.
right.
Well, you come out the doors, and then things take a downturn.
Well, in the 80s, they upgraded it. It's like a laser tag arena as well.
Oh,
Except one team just has to fucking stand there.
Right. So yeah, I'm gonna go up because it stands to reason there's like an area up there based on where Oswald actually was perched.
Yeah.
So he's gonna go to that area and push the dummy aside. But I'm sure the rifle's real.
Of course.
Attention to detail here is
Really important.
yeah.
So Squatting Monkey, you go up. There's the roller coaster is shut down right now because of the reenactment parade.
Well, and the deaths.
So you just push the dummy aside. There's the real rifle. The reenactment procession begins.
Delmer's relaxed.
Delmer's driving the kill car.
I picture a bunch of people like standing off to the side of the road, holding up like tarps, waiting for the splash of the brain effects, like a fucking Gallagher show.
Well, there's also lots of tourists in the Secret Service car behind you because that's just like an open car for people to be in, like laughing and waving.
Yeah, you pay the extra $5. You get to be in the real splash.
Yeah.
Then there's people holding up signs that say, "God let him survive this time," John 3:16.
Yeah.
Well, if you pay $35, you get to be the agent that rides on the back.
Yeah.
Oh, fine.
Delmer starts going. The procession is moving. Squatting Monkey is up in the sniper's nest, surveying the area. Where did you guys send Mackenzie and Mancuso?
I think one of them is on the grassy knoll, and the other one is where Zapruder was,
Yeah.
holding a camera that actually has a pistol inside of it.
I like that.
Yeah. And you guys are just keeping your eye. So I guess you essentially, so if I gather correctly, your plan is wait until the hyena makes his move,
And then close in.
close in.
Well, Squatting Monkey has done battle with the hyena before, so he's somewhat familiar with his tactics, and he definitely knows what he looks like.
Right.
He's usually got a giant fucking hyena head.
Well,
It's amazing it's fooled so many people.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that would make for an interesting move. So, having familiarized yourself with his MO, do you want to make some kind of move to proactively search him out?
I think that's what Squatting Monkey is doing. He's actively looking for the jackal while you guys are bait.
Okay, so
Nice.
then the rest of the scene can kind of play out based on how you do at that check.
Okay.
Does that work for you, Kyle?
That sounds great.
Okay.
Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. When we started this podcast, I never envisioned us recreating the Kennedy assassination.
I did.
Yeah.
in such detail.
Right?
The surprising thing to me is it took this long because this was my original plan for the Green Knight. Corey, what move are you using to survey the environs, the Kennedy Assassination Memorial Fountain, and Beer Garden?
This may not work, but can I use my roll moves Eagle Eye when you take time to study and observe your target? Basically, I'm saying since we do have a past, I know his moves and know where he might be.
Yeah, that will work. That sounds like a good idea. But you have to answer one trivia question
Okay.
about the hyena.
Okay.
What birthday present did the hyena send to Lee Atwater?
Easy one, Kyle. It was a bomb inside of a hyena.
It was a bomb
Okay.
inside of a hyena. That's right. Yeah.
Right.
It's just the one present.
Okay, so I'm rolling brains on this and I have a 0 in brains, so that's a 3.
You were surveying the scene of the Kennedy Assassination Memorial Fountain, and I will never get tired of saying it. It's one of my proudest moments. The procession is beginning. They're coming to the critical part, and we see Squatting Monkey surveying the area, which means his head is quickly snapping from one position to another. And then he remembers he has this flashback when he came in and he moved the dummy that was in the position, and then he thinks, did the dummy have a hyena head?
Uh-oh.
It is Lee Harvey Oswald Hyena,
Okay.
who stands up ominously in camera frame behind Squatting Monkey.
Oh, you fiend.
Says, excuse me, but yes, it is I, the hyena, Squatting Monkey.
Let us have a kung fu battle for the ages. Oh.
Oh, will we? Or will you look down there where Linda Carter is dressed as Jackie Onassis Kennedy and tied up beside your friend, and I'm not the real shooter?
Oh.
Meh.
Just then the camera cuts to Bronk sitting next to.
A clearly bound and gagged Linda Carter, crudely dressed as Jackie Onassis. Looks remarkably like Squatting Monkey's ex-wife. And she's been hitting Delmer in the shoulder this entire time, trying to get his attention.
Delmer, I don't think this is the real Jackie impersonator. I think this is Linda Carter.
Wait, do what? I thought she was just trying to get my attention because she didn't want to climb up in the back seat again.
I can't believe we didn't notice the gag and
Well, this is the 70s.
the ropes before, but
This is the 70s. Many people didn't allow ladies to talk.
Anything that's dumb in this episode, it was the 70s.
Right.
They didn't have air.
no, I lived through it. It's true, man.
It was just cigarette smoking.
Lead.
And asbestos and
Hyena does a double backflip kick and is going to try to kick Squatting Monkey out of the window of the book depository.
Okay.
So, are you going to try to get out of the way, or are you just going to take it as a move?
Squatting Monkey's going to try to get out of the way.
Okay.
I roll hustle with that, which I have a 2 in.
All right.
That's a 7. So on a 7 to 9, I take half the harm.
Or you take no harm.
Yeah, and the DJ can pick one. I'm knocked down, you drop what you're holding, or have to pick up something else, or somebody else takes the hit, which there's nobody else around except for all the children.
So you're not going to take harm, but you're kicked backwards, and your lower back hits the windowsill, and you tumble out of it. But you grab hold and are hanging from the windowsill of the book depository roller coaster.
Okay.
And above you is the Lee Harvey Oswald costumed hyena, who now has the rifle and says, "Goodbye, Mr. Abramson / Kennedy," who's taking aim. But no one realizes this, except for you as players, that on the grassy knoll is Sasquatch,
Oh no, he's returned.
who has returned, also with a rifle, who is aiming at the car.
And he's riding Nessie.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it is
Sorry.
New York mob enforcer Squatch.
I've gotten wound up.
It's the second gunman on the grassy knoll.
Okay.
We cut back to the car. Linda Carter is now pummeling Delmer in the head with her bound hands.
Yeah, I see you. I see you now. I recognize you, mole.
Delmer, I've got an idea. Perhaps you should floor it, because I have a feeling we're approaching the turkey shoot zone.
That's just what I was thinking. It's time to set a new parade route.
Head for the Chappaquiddick wave pool.
And that's when the announcer says, "And here we go!" And the crowd is chanting, "Shoot, shoot, shoot, shoot!"
Jesus Christ.
So Delmer's going to veer off the path. We're going to call this the Hot Wheels roll move.
Ah.
This is where the car power basically contributes to any regular move I would make.
Let's see.
And I'm going to use Keep Your Cool. Okay, that's going to be Hustle for Keep Your Cool, since I'm getting out of the way and making a maneuver. So I have a 2 in Hustle, but I also have a 2 in my car's power. So we are in a car,
Yes,
but it's not Linda Carter,
it is not.
although Linda Carter is in the car.
Yes. I think we've all got it.
Yeah.
But I am using my Hustle, which is a 2. Kyle, do you want to just arbitrarily set what this car's power is?
0.
Well, okay.
Can Squatting Monkey help a brother out? Basically, I want to alert them with my walkie-talkie.
I mean, we're already alert.
Yeah, but I can tell you where the hyena is
gotcha.
and what's happening. And
You can attempt to do so, Corey.
okay, so I'm rolling with my plus hooks. So we've established I have 3 with Austin.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's an 11.
So what do you say in the walkie-talkie?
Fellas, it's me, Squatting Monkey. I'm hanging precariously from the ledge of the book depository building. The hyena is above me, and Linda Carter, my ex-wife, is sitting next to you. Aww.
And you hear in the background,
Over.
Yeah, I got it. We're going. And he jerks the steering wheel. Now I'm going to make my roll.
Okay, since I got a plus 10, you get a little something extra.
Yep. So I'm rolling 3 dice and a plus 2. Oh, there's 2 6s again. So a total of 14.
the kill car accelerates, going off the parade route into the grass of Central Park as multiple shots ring out from the grassy knoll fired by Squatch. New York mob enforcers going, "Ah, I'll get you, Brock!"
They accidentally run over Jim Garrison, who's still looking for clues.
More shots come from the book depository as Hyena takes aim.
Back and to the left.
And Delmer jerks the steering wheel to the left.
The camera closes in on a young 25-year-old Oliver Stone, and we see his brain
Yeah.
begin to explode.
Yeah, Oliver Stone gets shot in the head, and his brains go over, and the crowd goes, "Ah!"
Meanwhile, the car veers towards a bridge going right over the Chappaquiddick wave pool.
At this point, the crowd has realized that this is not part of the gag, because there's only supposed to be 3 shots, and we're on number 17 here.
Wasn't one of the cops who were assisting us also positioned behind the grassy knoll?
Yep. I think it was Yo-Yo.
Yeah, so at that point, Mackenzie and Mancuso do run up on the Squatch, and they tackle him, and you guys can see two New York cops fighting a giant Sasquatch in a suit on the grassy knoll. And this is, strangely enough, not part of the normal Kennedy assassination recreation parade.
Right.
That doesn't happen at this part.
Right.
All right, well, my fucking history teacher lied to me then.
No, it was the Jersey Devil in reality. Was
Yeah.
obviously-
Right.
So, what next? Hyena is still taking shots.
Yeah. I think it's time to dunk this cookie. And he drives the car over the bridge, going over the wave pool, and drives the car into the water. This
Lord.
time we are going to get the lady out, though.
God. We apologize to all families.
So, yeah, essentially, Delmer's going to try to get his group out of the equation by submerging the car in the wave pool and getting everybody out that way.
So as you're driving towards the wave pool, what you forgot was the exact placement of the Ted Kennedy animatronic that comes out of the creek.
It's like when Jaws comes out of the water at Universal.
Well, it's like this diorama where Ted's just sitting up on the beach with a cooler and a church key.
And you're headed right for it. And you notice at this point, as you drive straight towards it, over the Ted Kennedy head is a hyena head.
Oh, no. A third.
Yeah. And it's going crudely walking towards you. What would you like to do, Austin?
I would like to run it over.
Delmer, are you sure that's wise? It's probably a bomb.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It's a good team. We help each other out with our weaknesses.
Yeah,
and,
we
you know.
do.
Linda Carter lunges forward, grabs the wheel, turns it.
Listen, we can do this later. You're going to have to get out of my lap.
Now, she's not a good driver because she's tied up.
Oh, okay. Thank you,
Yeah, we
Kyle.
still haven't.
So are you going to take the hit or get out of the way? Because this is essentially a move against you because she's not as good a driver as Delmer.
Yeah, I mean, because of Bronk's warning, he'll help her steer the car around, I guess, the walking mannequin bomb.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, just like the one we saw at the refinery. I think.
Okay.
similar, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is going to be rolling with something less because she's interfering. So you're going to roll 3 dice, but you have to pick the 2 lowest.
Okay. Still using my hustle, though, so that's a +2.
Okay.
Okay, so I still got a 7.
The kill car swerves and just clips the leg of the Ted Kennedy animatronic. So when it explodes, you don't suffer the full brunt of the blast. The kill car, however, is thrown up into the air and comes crashing down into the wave pool.
Lands right on top of David Ferry. Or the guy in the David Ferry suit. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Bronk and Delmer, Jackie O, and the 2 New York tourists that were playing the part of the governor of Texas and his wife are dropped into the water. You're all trying to not drown, which, of course, this wave pool is designed to drown you.
Well, Delmer's already got hold of Linda Carter, so he swims for the surface.
Corey, what is Squatting Monkey doing?
Squatting Monkey is going to attempt to pull himself up on the ledge and flip back in feet first to kick the hyena.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my story move, Way of the Fist. When you utilize a kung fu technique instead of brute force, you may roll hustle instead of might.
Okay.
So my hustle's a 2. He's going to attempt Way of the Orangutan to pull himself up with his wonderful upper body strength and flip backwards in.
Okay.
So hustle's +2. That's a 7.
Squatting Monkey launches into Way of the Orangutan, flies back into the window, but Hyena counters with 2-step of the chameleon, knocking Squatting Monkey's foot away, sending him into a spin. Then he attacks with leopard print fedora, which will inflict 2 harm unless you get out of the way or take the hit.
Okay, he's going to try to get out of the way. Plus hustle again, +2. It's an 8.
Leopard print goes straight into your eyeball. You take 1 harm. Meanwhile, everyone else is drowning in the wave pool of Chappaquiddick Creek. This counts as take a hit or get out of the way. And if you're trying to save Linda Carter, that's going to be rolling with a little something less, Austin.
All right, I'll do it.
Todd, are you taking a hit or getting out of the way?
I'm going to try to get out of the way.
All right. I'm drowning. Good idea.
So smooth is what we're using for get out of the way, right?
Yeah, the governor of
Hustle.
Texas gurgles and goes down into the water.
Hustle.
Oh, okay. Even better. My hustle and my smooth are both 2. A 5 and 2 6s, so just get rid of one of those 6s, and I've got a total of 13.
So Delmer and Linda Carter climb up onto the banks. He chose correctly and went with the Ted Kennedy path. That's the only way out of the creek.
It is.
The tourist that was there playing the part of the governor of Texas's wife, she screams, "Oh, my name is Mary Hill. Please save me. Jesus. I have a family of 4.
Oh, no.
Hang on, swim for that ramp over there.
I can't see anything." Todd,
Well, Bronk is going to try to swim out of the wave pool.
there you go. Roll.
Yep. Rolling hustle. And that's an 8.
You get out, you're waterlogged, you take 1 harm.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Mary Hill almost makes it to a ramp, and then an animatronic crocodile pulls her under.
Wait.
Just like Chappaquiddick.
Yeah.
Yes, in New York. The famous New York crocodiles.
Well, it's Massachusetts, right?
Well, this one came out of the sewer, Corey.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay, so just to let everyone know, Bronk is now at 4 harm, which means I roll a -1 to everything.
Oh, okay.
Because I could be concussed or possibly have broken bones.
Well, you're soaking wet.
yeah.
And it's really uncomfortable to try to walk around in normal clothes that are just soaked.
Oh, yeah, just galled and everything down in my man bits.
Yeah.
You ever try wearing a trench coat that's sopping wet?
Oh,
Awful.
And full of flasks.
yeah. Corey,
Yes.
you are locked in an epic kung fu battle with the hyena.
Squatting Monkey is going to once again deploy 1,000 points of silence. When I strike a pressure point on my opponent, I roll hustle. On a 10+, they're paralyzed until the end of the scene, unless I release them. On a 7 to 9, part of their body, my choice, is paralyzed until the end of the scene.
All right.
So we got a 2 in hustle. Well, I rolled snake eyes.
You should know your kung fu was no match for my judo.
Oh no, the ultimate techniques.
He needs you right in the balls, and you take a harm. Then he gets you in a headlock. Go to sleep, little monkey. He got you in a sleeper move.
Okay.
Bronk is soaking wet. He's looking around. He looks up into the book depository and family fun center and sees the struggle between Squatting Monkey and the hyena.
They are perfectly silhouetted in the window. Just a man in a hyena mask, dressed like Lee Harvey Oswald, with holding Squatting Monkey in a headlock.
Bronk is going to shed all of his clothing because it's slowing him down.
Sure.
Streaking was a thing in the 70s.
That's true.
Happened all the time.
And legal.
Yes.
I don't know about that part.
And carrying his 38, he is going to run to the depository to try to assist his friend Squatting Monkey.
Hey, Bronk, get you a reload. I think that kiosk over there is selling magic bullets.
The announcer. And of course, we come to the streaking of the Secret Service agent. They were all hungover because of their bender the night before.
God damn it. If streaking was legal in the 60s, that might have saved Kennedy.
Right?
White feller's naked. Said Oswald.
Just long enough to distract him.
Yep.
All right. So, Todd, I assume you're going to smoke his ass.
I also have the move Packing Heat, which means my short-range weapon can be used as a far-range weapon.
Oswald had that too.
He did, yeah. So I'm going to run towards the depository. I'm going to stand there bare-ass naked, and I'm going to aim my 38 at the window and try to take out the hyena.
Delmer and Linda Carter are just making out on the beach,
God
Oh,
damn
yeah.
it.
rolling around.
And that is hustle. That is a 12, friends.
Nice.
-1 because you're concussed.
That's an 11, friends.
Or does his nakedness make him more aerodynamic and it just evens out?
Well, there's no difference between an 11 and a 12. So the bullet
Oh.
fires from the 38. We have this ultra slow-mo shot of it corkscrewing through the air, streaking across space and time. On the side it says magic bullet, like the one Lee Harvey used. And there's the Kennedy Assassination Memorial stamp on there. Flies in through the window, bounces off the window ledge, streaks up to the ceiling, bounces, ricochets off that, tumbles back into the floor, hits the head of a nail in the floor.
Oh.
Flies back towards Hyena's head, hits him in the base of his skull, ricochets forward, bounces off the inside of his skull, then goes back out through the top of his brain and stops, says wee, and then just for no reason goes back to the top of his head.
Oh.
And is lodged there perfectly pristinely.
Yeah.
Not a mark on it. Because magic.
And a hyena goes slack and falls at Squatting Monkey's feet.
Back and to the left.
I think we've healed the nation.
Yeah.
The hyena, a.k.a. Kevin Patton, is dead.
Take that.
Mancuso and Mackenzie bring you a robe and a beer. Squatting Monkey looks out the window of the schoolbook depository and sees his ex-wife Linda Carter and Delmer rolling around on the sand of Chappaquiddick.
Delmer does that thing where he holds up his walkie-talkie to hear Brock confirm that the job's done. And he says, we'll deal with that later. And he does the thing where he tosses it in the river and goes back to making out like it's the end of a 70s action movie.
There you go. But what does Squatting Monkey do?
Oh, they've resumed their wrestling training. And then he heads over to the Franz Ferdinand.
The Franz Ferdinand Tin Lizzie ride. Like, remember they had those Otami cars
yeah.
at Opryland? And, yeah.
Watching from afar in a penthouse apartment is, of course, Eric Daniels, the proprietor of Daniels Devils. He's watching all this play out with a cigar in one hand and a glass of cognac, and he says, flawlessly done as always, Devils. And then he winks at the camera, and the title screen flies into place.
Then the CBS commercial for the show that's replacing Daniel's Devils next Thursday comes out.
Check out Holmes and Yo-Yo.
Well, that was fun.
Yes, your Spirit of 77 game might not be exactly like ours, but it should be.
Yeah. It's a fun game. Really well put together. Good book. Good production value.
Plenty of action.
There's also a lot we didn't use. We didn't use the heat mechanic. We didn't talk about X-Tech, which is this super technology in the setting. We didn't talk about Nixon, who's still alive.
Yeah.
Or still in good graces, I should say.
Yeah, we really focused on one subject this
Right.
time around.
Is Heat kind of like some other Powered by the Apocalypse games where you're gaining attention from people you don't want attention from?
Yeah, that's what heat is, essentially. If
Kind of like Blades in the Dark as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Similar mechanic.
Yeah, really fun game. Obviously action-packed.
And a really badass dress-up of the Powered by the Apocalypse system.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, again, that is a game by David Kizia and Bob Richardson.
I believe that's Monkey Fun Studios.
It is, and I'm sure you can find it at www.monkeyfunstudios.com.
Yep.
And I suspect that the PDF is on Drive-Thru RPG.
Yep, totally is.
Well, hey, if you would like to play the Dealey Plaza role-playing game,
Yeah.
you're going to need dice. Magic dice. And you can find those at NorseFoundry.com.
They got Dealy 6s, Dealy 8s.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just go to NorseFoundry.com. They have all manner of dice made out of all manner of materials. They're awesome. We love them. It's what we play with, so they're Bastard Quest approved. And when you make your purchase and you're checking out, make sure you enter promo code CHAM. That's CHAM, CHAM, for the Bastard Quest 10% discount at NorseFoundry.com.
Just be careful rolling those dealy dice. They keep bouncing, and the result is not always reliable.
Yeah, they nicked a bystander on the overpass.
Yeah.
We'd also like to thank our sponsor, Barrel and Bond, 100 Broadway Street in beautiful downtown Paducah, right there on the banks of the Ohio River.
I hate that you have to take the stairs to the top floor to use the bathroom.
Yeah, but they do have a slide that brings you back down.
Well, and it also sucks. There's just an open window right in front of the urinal. Good vantage point of Broadway, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And as always, thanks to all of you who listen. Thanks to those of you who leave reviews and comments. And those who drop us a line and talk to us on the Discord, our patrons.
Yeah, if you feel like it, hit some stars or biscuits or whatever your podcast app of choice uses and rate us whatever you want. If you think we're mediocre, that's fine.
But rate us high. You know.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, come on.
We're dying.
But if you listen to this episode, how could you?
Yeah.
Hey, come on, guys. Let's be honest. We rise below mediocrity.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Bastard Quest, lowering the bar for everyone.
Yay.
Thank you for listening. I appreciate it. I'm Kyle.
I'm Todd.
Corey.
I'm Austin.